Okay, it is Friday, February 5th, about 5:55 a.m. I'm about to head to Squatch Fitness to do some breath work with my buddy Noah, and then we're gonna do sauna and ice bath afterwards. So today I'm really trying to get hydrated before I do all that. I typically wake up and chug water, just like you just saw. However, today it's a little bit extra, so I'm gonna do like 3 bottles before I even get there. Got a packed day today, so I'm excited to bring this around and show you a little bit more of the behind the scenes of my life. But for now, let's get hydrated and go do some breath work.
You know the code for this, CJ? Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Cool. Yeah, all the pictures and videos of that place just like unreal.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
It's a camera.
Say cheese.
What's up? Like comment as you're kind of breathing into some of this work. Yeah, we'll get started in about a minute or so. I'm just gonna start right side of my suboccipital areas. About a 6 out of 10 on the discomfort scale, so we're trying to create a little bit of a stress response here in underneath the rib cage. And open up. Start to extend into those breaths for about 5 seconds. So we're at 3 to 5 seconds here. Inhaling big, expanding up. And exhale, letting go. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Abdomen, feel that expansion into the diaphragm. 360 degrees, just like we covered the warm-up. So we'll begin with this 10-second inhale all together. We'll be breathing in 3, 2, and 1. 10-second inhale. Slow and controlled. Envision yourself filling up your entire body with oxygen. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, slow and controlled. Let it all go. Feel that air escape your body from the feet all the way up to the nose. Breathe. You guys have a good day.
You too. Appreciate you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. See you guys.
Joe, how was that?
That was good.
What was your takeaway?
It's been a long time since I've done any breath holds, and like that feeling of really, really, really needing to breathe, but like pushing that is one of my favorite and like least favorite feelings ever. So it's like good to get back to that, and I feel super relaxed. So
You're the one that hooked us up with that. You've been doing it for how long now?
So I've been doing the breath work for about 6 months now. Admittedly, since I've been down in Austin, I've only done it a few times. And I could definitely tell I was a little rusty today, especially at the exhales when you got the hold at the end. I could feel my body screaming for me to breathe, and so it was hard to silence that voice a little longer and push the perimeter of the comfort zone, but felt good as always. My feet are freezing. I don't know why it happens. I'll wear socks next time. But now we're about to do the best part. Cold tub, sauna, fire up our day, supercharge into the weekend. Can't wait. Thanks for joining Joe and CJ. My good friends.
Does it do good or does it feel good? Well, the sauna does good and feels good, so.
felt really good.
But then
Ice baths.
the ice, I don't know about that.
We're paying our future self right now.
The ice, does it do good or does it feel good?
Both.
Sometimes.
Let's go!
This guy just gets in.
filth, it shall be found.
Can you explain that?
What it means is what you need most is where you least want to look. In the muck, in the mire, in the dirt, in the crap, in the ugliness, in the place where it hurts the most is where you find exactly what you need. It's where you find the strength to continue. It's where you find that your reservoirs are strength.
What is up? Happy Friday. We got the boys. I don't know what they're doing. Pretending like they're tires or something.
It just started raining.
Hey, rain, ice, sauna, Friday, weekend. Woo! Happy Friday. Drive on, baby. Make every heartbeat count. All right. Sauna. Woo!
Now get some of those breaths.
Wolf, baby.
Let's go.
What's up? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
How are you?
I am happy.
Good.
I've been trying not to just respond with, I'm good, I'm fine. I try to be very specific of how I am in the moment. And in this moment, I'm happy.
I like your beanie.
Thank you.
I like that response too. Thank you.
See you later.
See ya. Have a wonderful Friday. All right. Hell of a start to a Friday. It's about 8:45. Did about an hour of breath work and that got done at like 7. My biggest takeaways were I am terrible at holding my breath at the bottom of letting my air out. So like if I breathe in, let it out, get it all out, and then holding your breath for 10 seconds after that was almost impossible for me. I felt like I had to, after 2 or 3 seconds, just like breathe in again. So it's crazy to think that like just by our breath, we can lean into learning more about the fears that we have of not being able to breathe or being trapped. So that's kind of like what I was thinking through during that. And then the other takeaway was energy. So after breathing for like going through that for 45 minutes, I felt a lot of energy afterwards, and I didn't really do anything but sit in the same place and breathe. So I think there's a huge takeaway for people out there that you can literally just use your own breath to break some of your fears in your real life, and then also to give yourself energy. Follow that up with some sauna and some ice bath sessions, which are always great. Today's a recovery day. It's been a pretty long week, so those felt nice. And then now gonna roll into a couple meetings and then a lunch with one of my good friends, Fayez. So looking forward to showing you guys all that.
Because everyone in here, we all know, most people in the fitness industry are really good when they got to be on. Really good in front of really good when they got to be in front of a group. Really great when they're in front of their customer. Struggle heavily when it's just them behind the computer. And if you know that this is something that you're weak at, bite the bullet. Invest $400 to $500 per month. Bring someone on, and that $2,800 is going to skyrocket.
For me, like one of the things I've always thought about, I'm an athlete my entire life, like winning cures all, sales cures all. In terms of like, especially the fitness industry, if you're training a client or you're running your gym or you're producing content, like nobody is selling for you in that moment. And sales is one of the areas that you can build a team rather quickly because you can use commission. So one of the things that I've looked to do is build teams in the beginning around people that are hungry to make sales and are willing to basically make a sale, take commission off that. And then that's an easy growth engine for you because you don't necessarily have to have the upfront capital to do that. So even if it doesn't have to be fitness related, but anytime you're selling, if you're thinking about content marketing, if you're not a videographer, how can you partner with a videographer and create some content to get them more gigs so that they're basically making money off of you by partnering with you? Maybe you have some influence, and always thinking sales in the beginning to get your capital up and building your brand up, and then finding creative ways to get people paid, maybe not necessarily the standard paycheck, here's $500 a week, because one of the tactics that I've used that have worked super well is targeting universities and young talent who are very hungry to basically stick their neck out there, reach out to people on LinkedIn, make phone calls, call local businesses, and basically on top of that sale, they'll get a kickback, and it's an easy way for them to make money on kind of like their part-time, free time basis. Just wrapped up the Clubhouse. Shout out to James Quigley for hosting that and inviting me in to chat. I had a bunch of fun, and I also took a lot of good notes on what everybody was speaking. I'm gonna show you who else was in the room. Shout out to you guys and everything that you were saying. It really hit home with everything that I'm working on, and I'm always looking to get better and continuously learn. So you helped me with that, and I just wanna say I'm really grateful and appreciative that you would spend your time to share your knowledge. The biggest takeaway I had from me throughout that entire talk, I was just telling myself the KISS methodology, keep it super simple. I think it came up multiple times, and we were talking about like how to hire people, what systems are you using, when do you know you need to bring on a team, and the common theme seemed to be always just continue to keep it simple and make things as efficient as possible, utilizing what already works rather than trying to just get shiny object syndrome and throw things into the mixing bottle without really thinking it through. So I'm gonna take that with me throughout everything that I'm doing. The KISS methodology is something I've used for a long time, but hearing other badass people talk about it and how they're implementing that kind of method into their own businesses and what works and what hasn't worked has been really cool to hear. So I'm gonna take that with me today. Roll right into an 11 o'clock meeting with Roan, and then a lunch with one of my good friends, Fayez. So stay tuned. All right, quick snack break before I take my call. And I wanna give a huge shout out to Daniel and Lindsay Crouch, formerly Super Seed, now the Bless Bites. These things are game changers for anybody that has dietary restrictions. If you're into health and wealth, this needs to be your next purchase. theblessbites.com. Check them out. Great people, great product, made with love, tastes great. I love it. You should love it. You will love it. Go check them out. All right, now we're off to lunch. One thing I want to talk about that I don't really showcase that much because it's, I don't know, it's boring, but it's the little in-between things that need to get done in between, oops, just honking the horn there, in between everything else. So while I'm having these meetings and shooting content and doing all these cool, flashy things, I have 2 different companies I work with where automated content is being pushed out. I'm answering Trello, so I just got pinged right there, answering Trello messages on my phone. And Trello is a project management platform where we have different projects set up and we're working to move the needle forward there. I'm answering Slack messages for multiple companies and sending email campaigns. I just sent an email campaign right before this, and I'm about to hop on a call as I'm driving with a buddy of mine, Corey Camp, shout out to you, out in LA, talking about podcast equipment and how I could potentially help him upgrade his stuff. So it's constantly going, it's constantly moving, and it's constantly flowing, like, meaning even in between things, I'm constantly figuring out how can I move the needle forward, not only for myself, but for other people. And those are the little nitty gritty things that need to get done every single hour of the week to make sure that I hit the milestones that I want to hit. The flashy stuff is cool and you see a lot of it, but what really moves the needle forward is those little things that not everybody else is willing to do. And I basically told myself that I'm going to work 10 years like nobody else is willing to do to live 50 years like nobody else will be able to. And it's starting to pay off, and I just continue to double down on that process. So if there's any advice I have to anybody else out there, it's do the little things with a relentless attitude of positivity. Just do your best and keep moving that needle forward and always be upbeat. It's okay to take breaks and things like that, but those things in between are really what are going to move you to the next level.
Hey, how you doing?
What is up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
How are you? Happy?
He played in the NFL for a number of years. He's actually away for a month, so he donated a 7-foot ice chest that he turned into an ice bath to me for the month. So I'm babysitting that. It's in my front yard, along with all my other gym equipment. It's so nice being able to just work out in the sun outside and then dip into an ice bath whenever I want in my front yard. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
Yeah, I figured you'd like that one.
Yeah, that's right up my alley.
Well, you got to come by the end of February if you want to use it.
That's a little bit.
Taking it back.
That's a little bit tight. I mean, I'm already, once you get adjusted, I'm already eyeing up a trip out there. I usually What is up, man?
Are you recording?
Yeah, bro. Inspired by you.
How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? Good, how are you?
Oh, good, thank you. Were you gonna order? That was cool. I just seen the camera. I was showing a movie. Got a Lucky Squash taco.
Brisket and Lucky Squash, you got it.
Oh man, this is this is like heaven. I will take, I mean, what have you had before?
All the tacos are good. Which one? Are you going for a taco?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
If you want a light taco, it's the simple taco, which is basically an avocado taco.
All right, I'll go with 2 squash tacos.
Oh, those are good. Those are my favorite.
With the gluten-free, and then I'll go with
gluten-free tacos. Yeah.
I'll try a mushroom taco.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll try a breakfast taco too.
Oh,
that way I'll get the.
you're hungry now.
I'll get the whole.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, I'm
total 4 gluten-free.
I'm all hungry. I'm always hungry.
I thought you were.
And then I'll take this as well.
You got your water.
Thank you.
So
what do we got here?
we're good.
Thank you.
Mushroom, squash. I guess that's the breakfast one.
Maybe I've never had that one. I've only had the squash.
What we got here? Brisket.
Barbecue brisket, Lucky Squash taco, and some hot sauce.
Slammed an amazing lunch at ATX Food Co. Try it out. Had 4 tacos thanks to one of my best friends in Austin, Texas, Fayez. He is the founder and creator of Prep to Your Door. Go check it out. But today, Fayez, what do you want to tell the people?
I just want to tell you that I think you know exactly what you need to do. And I think when we can just get still with ourselves, if we can listen into our stomach and into our heart, because the mind likes to do all these things, I think you know exactly what you need to do to live the life that you want. And then once you know it, there's no more thinking to do. You just got to go do it. You don't have to do it all at once, but you got to be honest with yourself and start taking steps in that direction. And that's how you create inner peace. That's how I create inner peace for myself. By listening, I know myself, I know what I want. And if I'm not taking the steps towards that, towards my truth, whatever that may be, it becomes unhappiness. So listen, you know what you need to do. Do it, do it, do it.
Go do what you got to do.
Do it. Just do it.
It's only love. It's only slow time in my head.
What is up? How are you?
Awesome.
What are we up to here? Hey. Work break?
Yeah, you know.
Alright, just shooting some oh, let's go. Alright, Jake, what are we working on today?
A product shoot for Blessed Bites.
Ooh,
Just getting all those crispy shots, you know.
that right there. Crispy. Just got back from a lunch with one of my really good friends. Like doesn't need that gym anymore, or doesn't need that particular space. Another thing that I thought this idea out. Like imagine, so like I have a little space, I wish you could see it. I'm literally sitting in my gym right now. And I was just like, shit, if I set this up as a production studio and it's all set up for him, he goes in there, instead of having to have it at his house, it's already set up there. So you're talking about like, you're just now building a media studio, and then you have 8 influential trainers in there each and every day, and they each get a time slot. Lot of stuff done today. It's good. Really good. All right, so we finished up our date night dinner. Now it's time to start editing this video so I can release it on time. Getting to work right now a little bit, and then we are going to shoot a Valentine's Day podcast tonight and enjoy ourselves after that. All right, about 8:30 on a Friday night.
Drastic intros.
And we're about to hop on a podcast. Valentine's Day podcast. How you feeling?
Good.
I feel weird like talking into this when I can't hear.
It's okay.
Cheers, y'all.
Wrap it up.
All right, you ready? We good to go? Hello.
It's too loud.
I know, I'm just messing around. Start testing yours.
Test, test.
Test, test, test. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
What is up, y'all? CJ Finley back again with the Thrive on Life podcast. And today's episode is a special episode because I have my wife, Erin Finley, on, and we are going to be talking Valentine's Day. Somehow it's already February, and Valentine's Day is right around the corner. It's a Friday night. We're recording right now, and we are going to get into a conversation about relationships. But to kick it off, I'm going to give the mic to my wife. How you doing?
Ooh, doing good. Happy Friday.
Doing good.
I wasn't expecting to intro this, but I suppose I can.
Putting you on the spot. The best way. We want you to start podcasting more, potentially run your own, so here you go.
Cool.
On the show.
Hey everybody, Erin Finley back here. Happy to be back on the Thrive on Life podcast. It's an honor. Anyway, tonight, as CJ said, we are going to be talking a little bit about, we thought it'd be cool to just kind of reflect on our biggest takeaways being married, kind of some of the things that we talk about when we think about relationships and trying to strengthen ours, and how we try to continuously have a healthy and positive commitment to each other. And so today we're just gonna let it roll, see what we come up with and what kind of valuable advice we can potentially share.
If you've gotten this far in the video, I just want to say thank you. This was another longer vlog, and one thing that I want to tell everybody out there that has been watching my videos is each and every week I just focus on one area to improve. So this week I looked at adding people in again, but also messing a little bit with transitions. I didn't do too much because I'm still learning, but really at the end of the day, what it's all about is just getting the footage and putting hours into it. And each and every week I've been doing that, so I'm very proud of myself, and I want to inspire and encourage other people to just try to get a little bit better each and every time. You do not have to be world class right when you start. I'm far from the result that I hope to produce in the future, but right now I'm actually really excited for how far I've already come within the first month. So if you have feedback or any comments that you think could help me continue to improve the videos that I'm putting out, please let me know in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it. And if any of my videos have hit home with you, please hit that subscribe button. It helps me get these videos out to more people so that potentially it could have a positive impact on them as well. That is what I'm after, having a positive impact on this world, solely by showcasing how I am striving to become a better human being, happier, have more fun, learn new things, meet new people, and hopefully you feel like you can go do that as well after you watch some of my videos. Until next time, this is CJ Finley. Thrive on, y'all.